Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're interacting to the 6th episode of Log Horizon Season 2. This one's titled A Lost Child at Dawn. Okay, so we're back into Log Horizon. I don't know how many of these I'm getting done today. I'm at least getting this one done, obviously. I don't know if the second one's coming out yet because, well, I got vaccinated today and arm is definitely feeling it now. I feel okay. Bit tired, but otherwise okay. So hopefully we can get both episodes out today. We'll see as time goes on. I need my notepad. But for now, we're going to get this one out, see how we go, and then I'll say whether I'm getting the second one out or not today. Obviously, if you're watching this a bit later in the day, you'll already know if I got the second one out, because it'll be more than an hour since this one came out. But yeah, last time we learned a bit more about this mysterious figure that is going around and killing adventurers. They are a person of the land. This is Mbart, is that his name? The problem is there are different names depending on where you go for it. So, for example, the wiki summaries end up calling him Enhart, but then in these ones they call him Mbart or something along those lines. The names are very much varying depending on who's writing them, which is kind of annoying. So it's kind of hard to remember when you've got what's said in the show and then what you actually read. It's weird, okay? So we learned more about him. Links to the Kunye clan, or former Kunye clan member at least, which is kind of convenient that this rogue clan member is doing this right as we're putting pressure on the clan in going after the source of the world's money and things like that. Kind of seems oddly convenient, right? And we know Shirai is doing more, almost like he expected some sort of action here, because he's been going around various places and other things are happening whilst he's off on this expedition in this raid. So he's setting something up, and we're going to see what the fruits of that labor are eventually. Unfortunately, though, he has been killed in the raid, along with Natsuko, so they're reviving, and then we have Katsuki, who, in trying to fight this guy, falls in battle as well, fighting alongside Sojiro, but they both end up dying as well. The guard armor that they're using, which comes with a lot of buffs, is just insane. His blade also seems pretty powerful, and I wonder if this is going to be the blade that Akatsuki eventually gets, or we do something with that blade. It seems like it's a blade that we probably are going to get in some way. Like, there seems to be something special about it anyway. Maybe it is a raid gear level sword. Where he got it from, who knows? Maybe it's special in some way. But yeah, we're now at the point at the end of episode 1 where they were both dead and met on the moon. So it looks like we're going to reconvene back to that point, see what they talk about, and then actually revive, and then think, what's our next step, essentially? Because we kind of have to deal with these problems still. We still got to clear that raid, and we've still got to deal with the guy in armor. So, a lot to think about, and a lot to try and solve as well. So hopefully we can get some of that going. So I'm going to load the episode up here. I'm not going to waste too much time today because, like I said, I want to try and get through these because I don't want to feel too bad. I want to get both episodes out today. But as per usual, these are time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as Log Horizon Season 2 here. We also have movie reactions. Kiki's Delivery Service just went up recently, and on the first week of June, we'll be doing a poll to vote on what movie we watch for that month, as well as special movie Princess Principal Crown Handler that will be coming out on Saturday the 5th, because I love Princess Principal. I need to rewatch that series before the movie, and I'm a bit excited for this movie since they announced that the series was getting a continuation, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, here on YouTube we do time-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a time of the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. And play you cite episode, I cite episode, and we should be in sync. Watch this one on Crunchyroll, since that's where I can leave views here in the UK. I think Funimation also has a version, but like I said, I'll always prioritize Crunchyroll over Funimation, just because the players are, it's night and day between the players. No logos or anything, we're just going to be straight into the episode from a cut-in. Yes, cut-in, not fade-in. You can use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when scenes are transitioning, and that should help you sync it up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into the first of, hopefully, this week's episodes. In 3, 2, 1, play. Cathedral. Reviving. Here we go. I guess there is a respawn timer. OP time, okay. Just gonna leave it cryptic. I like it. Seeing the other side of the Sojiro as well is also pretty cool. Like when he's actually serious and angry. Still a catchy OP. God, that plane shadow is still kind of ominous. Curious to see where that goes. Alright, it's Christmas, I forgot. Sewers. Actually put up a decent fight that he's potentially wounded. That'd be interesting. Is this a longer than normal revival, or is this kind of normal? Because this is our first actual revival we've had. Hmm. 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 Didn't want to know. Never tried to know, yeah. Hmm. 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 Fair. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Whoa, okay, back to real world. Hmm. Oh, this is you in the real world? Do we get to see our full look? Got this crossing. Hmm. We're all in on the close of the eye there. Still, yeah. Oh boy. And now on the moon? Or on the beach? Looks like we're on the beach. Hmm. Not gonna say anything? Hmm. Oh, she's going first. Maybe. Oh, is that the part you... Hmm. The hair. Is this where the hair from the OP in season 1 actually becomes relevant? What are we doing? To what purpose was that? Ah, right. Okay. So what was with the hair bit? Hmm. I mean, that's why we're here. Hmm. 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 Not about that. Hmm. Revival. Interesting. Interesting sequence. Yeah, we're back. Hmm. Of course. Hmm. Teachings. Yep. Right. Hmm. Ah. Ah. Mm-hmm. 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 Ah, fast. There are 8 teachings, okay. Okay. I still don't know quite how the teachings work. Like, are they separate skills? They kind of explained them as, like, the 5th level of skills, but I think they're, like, actual skills now, right? I can't even tell. Rusty? Uh... Weapons don't just start acting strange. Oh, that's optimistic. Yeah? Flavor text? We just gonna dismiss that, or it looks like something was left there, like a residue of some sort. Some sort. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Right, yes. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. So your real soul. Huh? Uh-oh. Right. But some of them have lore and stuff. Are you sure about that? Should have no meaning, but it has meaning, right? Yeah, and that's what's happening to her weapon. The world is becoming closer to. It's becoming less game, more real. Things are still going. Because the world is half scale, right? So the world's stretching to real life scale. Souls are merging with their new bodies. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. That weapon. Whoa. Whoa. Holy shit. Holy shit. What kind of flavor text does this have? Holy shit. Holy shit. I guess Krusty's gone. Holy shit. Hmm. Hmm. They're also dead. Hmm. Yep. Flavor text. I have no idea what flavor text it is, but that's awesome that it has an effect. It became a scythe that consumed its wielder for power. Just trying to think. Well, they're saying they hadn't found goblins in the area, so is it like the blade grows hungry without use? Is it one of those types of deals? Definitely seems like a cursed item or a darker item anyway. Hmm. Interesting that Krusty was able to actually just rip her out of it and sacrifice himself instead. But what does that mean? If he was annihilated, he would respawn at the cathedral. Is he trapped in the blade? Depends if it killed him or trapped him. I don't think that's just Krusty gone as a character. That would be ballsy. What happens? I'm very curious. No previews, no previews, no previews. I forgot about the previews almost. I'm tired. Good episode, good episode. What the hell happened to Krusty? What on earth happened to Krusty there? I really don't know. Is he dead? Because honestly, if he's dead, that's the easiest bit to think. It's like, okay, well, now we know that weapons can turn on us like that, depending on their flavor text. We need to read the flavor text of that blade now, since we know that flavor text can have that effect. Well, we don't actually. It's just the research guild that's been saying stuff about flavor text. That needs to get to Akatsuki and the group here before we can actually do anything on that, because they don't know that Krusty's gone yet or anything that's happened to Krusty. But if Krusty's just annihilated and dead, well, he should just revive. Now, if he's dead but trapped in the blade, that becomes a bit more complicated. Just a bit more complicated. How do you get him out? What was it that trapped him in the first place? I would love to read the flavor text of that weapon now. I'd very much love to see that. Interesting. I like where they're going with this. It was interesting. Like, I feel the revival scene felt interesting. I don't quite know what to think of that entire scene, but yeah, it was just kind of interesting to see. I guess we'll see what happens, but that set up some possibilities. The world is just reverting to a normal world. Flavor text is actually meaningful. I mean, it is the lore of the blade. So if something was said to happen to its user under certain circumstances, why wouldn't that be the case in the real world as well? The world stretching out and getting further apart, I think, is to do with the scale of the world, right? Because the scale is smaller than actual real world Japan, so they can actually get around decently. I think they said it was, half scale, if I remember correctly from the early episodes of Season 1. So the world just seems to be expanding to fit the right size of the world. Your soul is now starting to mesh with the body that you chose. That's kind of cool as well. But yeah, the world is just becoming just more realistic and trying to not be so different from the real world that they just left. Yes, different setting and different time period, but it's becoming more consistent with, especially like game systems now breaking down as well. Like, that's what's really interesting. You don't need to be chef class to start cooking stuff anymore. Just normal cooking, salads at least, can be done by someone with no skill in it. The skills are becoming less meaningful. That's not necessarily a bad thing. What we do have to start worrying about is when the skills stop providing benefits. Like, what if you could just cook normally? Why would you need the chef class anymore? That entire class is gone. What if combat classes start to change as well? Then we're getting into some really dangerous options. But it feels like the game is becoming less of a game. That's what it feels like the transition is. Maybe it's a remnant of the world magic that we've already unleashed in this world, or it's more world magic that is starting to have influence. Or it's just an effect of the apocalypse that brought us here in the first place. Either way, I like the direction we're going. I quite like that direction. It's quite interesting to see, so. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well. I think I can do... I think I can do another episode of this today and get it out, so we'll do that. So stay tuned for the next episode, and don't forget to hit subscribe for other seasonal shows that are going on the channel as well. So thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.